After much reflection, after looking at all factors, after some soul searching, I've decided that I'm going to die on the Amorim Hill, Amorim Inn. I've looked at social media, I've done some research, which I'll post on our X page very soon. And I've seen actually that if you are logical, if you are honest, if as United fans, as a United fan, I'm being honest, our minds have been shaped. Yes, Amorim has not been performing well. So do other managers, they don't perform well. But if, as United fans, we are honest, we've gone through the cycle of new manager bounce, they get the results we want. When it actually comes to the time for a rebuild, we sack the manager because there's that slump. We don't get the results. We don't get the results we want. We don't get the results we need. We sack them, get a new manager. Manager bounce comes in, we sack them. As United fans, we want the results. Instant coffee stuff. Video game kind of reality. But we want things to happen quickly, but we are not ready for the pain that comes with it. United qua ground, UKG is a small account. We might not have the same pool, might not have the same viewership, the same impressions as other big United accounts. So if you're seeing this, God bless you and thank you that the algorithm, through one way or another, has made you see this. You've been following UKG, you are a follower, you're seeing this, please make sure you share it widely. Because it's not me convincing you to get impressions. It's not me pushing a narrative to get impressions. No, I'm just giving my personal opinion as Simon that I will die on the Amorim Hill. As long as he is the Manchester United coach, the Manchester United head coach or manager, I'm going to back him as long as he is the one who's at the helm. Sir Jim Ratcliffe came out to say that Amorim needs time. The media narrative has been shaped that Jim Ratcliffe doesn't understand anything to do with football. Because now the media wants to show that the owner is making a mistake. I like what Simon Jordan said from TalkSport. I normally don't agree with TalkSport, but I like what he said. He said that Ineos, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, don't really care what people outside the football club think. I'm sure if Alex Ferguson or Arsene Wenger were in this era, social media era, clicks era, impressions era, algorithm era, they will all have been sacked because people want instant results. We want to get things done right now. We want to get results right now. We want a change. We want transition, but we are not ready to bear the pain. We are not ready to go through the pain. In my podcasts, or one of the podcasts, I said, Amorim needs to be given at least 10 matches. If he doesn't win the next 4, then he should be sacked. But I've changed my mind. I will be Amorim in as long as he is the United manager. Because myself and most of you watching this, most of you listening to this, most of us on social media, we don't know what's actually happening in the club other than those guys working in the club. The media has shaped our opinion to state that Amorim needs to go. On social media, on X, I posted a comment and I was called illiterate because of pointing out that different things happened between Ferguson, between Amorim and Arteta. Remember that during Arteta's time, when he was starting out as a manager, they used the trust the process campaign, trust the process gimmick, trust the process narrative. And Arteta was afforded more time because there was that hope that eventually things will go well. And Arteta has been challenging for the title since then. Amorim, yes, he did not perform well last season. This is a different season. We are combining last season results with this season's results. And it's a narrative that's being pushed by the media, being pushed by the big pages, that we need to combine since he came in. By the time Ten Hag was being sacked and Amorim was being appointed, United were 14th. When Arteta came to Arsenal were 10th. By the end of that season, Arsenal were 8th. But no one is talking about that. So for me, I'll die on that hill. I'm ready to get all the flack, to lose followers, to lose fans, to lose subscribers, because that's my opinion. I mentioned in one of my shows, there are extremes. It's like if I don't agree with you, we are enemies. If I agree with you, then you have my following, you have my follow, you have my support. But for me, as I said, I recently started this channel with other guys behind the scenes, and we decided we are not going to push a negative narrative. If we did, right now we will have lots of followers. But for me, I would say United is a different animal. United is a different club. There is more pressure, there is more attention. United won last weekend. Liverpool have lost the last 3 games. But you look at the social media posts since then, it's all about United, it's all about Amorim, it's all about the takeover, it's all about Sir Jim Radcliffe coming out to support Amorim. So this is a personal decision for me. And I'm not saying that you have to agree with me. I'm not pushing you to agree with me. At the end of the day, we will all have different opinions, but I will die on that hill that I will back Amorim as long as he is the United manager. For me, United is more important than the manager, than the players. All of them, yes, constitute the club, but Amorim has my backing. I've decided to block out the media noise, to block out the algorithm, and just focus on what I'm seeing, what I'm believing. We have to break the cycle. We can't have a new manager bounce. They win a couple of matches, put in a good performance, and when they actually come to a rebuild, we get a slump, we get poor results, then we sack them. Amorim is the only United manager since Fergie who hasn't experienced a new manager bounce, and that's different. If we give him the full season, then judge him at the end of the season, I'm up for that. But coming out and asking for the manager to be sacked after 7 games in the season, the new season, the Premier League season, no. I've decided that I won't follow the masses. I'll stick with Amorim in. I'm supporting him. I'll be among the few people who say Amorim needs time. He doesn't have all the right players he needs. Ineos couldn't back him with all the players he needs because of PSR reasons, as well as the huge debt the club has. So as much as we are arguing about results, we also need to have a broader view of, has Amorim been given all the players he needs? I'll go back and mention that there are two ways for a coach to succeed, or two ways for a coach to build a team. Number one is he has a set philosophy. He's given the players to match his philosophy. Or option two, he looks at the players he has and shapes the philosophy based on the players. He sets up a tactic based on the players. Amorim from day one stated that he will not change. In that sense, if he won't change, then back him, give him the players he wants. Asking him to change right now, and already he said he can't or he won't, we can't start saying that he is stubborn. Ten Hag came in, changed his philosophy, perished. In his third season, when he was actually trying to build, he perished. Because he changed his ways, tried new things, didn't work. I want to appreciate every follower. I want to appreciate every subscriber on YouTube. And I want to appreciate everyone who respects every United fan, does not resort to abuse, does not resort to racism. I'm a Kenyan fan. This page is a Kenyan fan-run page. But having someone saying that I'm not a true United fan because I'm not a Mancunian and not from the UK, it's absolutely uncalled for. So, yeah, I'm not trying to sway your opinion. If you believe Amorim is not the right guy, I acknowledge your opinion. I appreciate your opinion. If you are Amorim in, similarly, acknowledge your opinion, appreciate your opinion. But if someone does not agree with you, does not give you the right to actually abuse someone. So till next time, have a blessed time, and let's keep it united, regardless whether you're Amorim in, Amorim out. GGMU. Cheers and bye-bye.